compulsive personality disorder is characterized by a need for intense orderliness, perfectionism, and control at the expense of flexibility and openness, as well as efficiency. Now, this is to be differentiated very clearly from obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder is also known as the anal character. These are people who have to have everything very neat and tidy, you know. However, obsessive compulsive disorder is one in which is characterized by all the rituals. This is the counting things and the hand washing. That is, they are not the same at all, nor do they predispose one for the other. People with obsessive compulsive personality disorder are preoccupied with making lists, details, following the rules. They're over-conscientious and judgmental. They're very rigid. They're not able, you know, if things change suddenly, they're not able to switch horses quickly. Their preoccupation with detail can sometimes paralyze them to the point where they're unable to make decisions or get things moving along. They're not able to delegate work to other people because no one else is going to do it as perfectly and as wonderfully as they are. You know, in a nutshell, this is someone who's tight. They're kind of cold, stubborn. These patients are very miserly. In other words, they're not generous individuals. For example, if 6 of you go out to dinner, instead of just going, oh, hey, let's just split the bill 6 ways, they'll actually calculate down to the penny. I think, you know, in terms of your interpersonal relationships, you know, they're going to be very stilted. You know, you're not a warm, affectionate individual. You know, you're not going to be a lot of fun to hang out with. And I think, you know, you will make your coworkers crazy because you won't delegate work. You're very indecisive. You're the only one who can do things. You know, you insist on perfectionism. And so whether you're the supervisor or someone, you know, has to work under you, I think it'd be very difficult to work with you. This is called the anal character. So since it tends to be, you know, these people tend to be very controlling or feel a great need to try to control things, people with OCPD tend to become depressed, particularly when things, you know, get difficult. So again, if they meet criteria for mood or anxiety disorders, they should definitely be treated in the standard fashion. Other than that, I think it's insight-oriented psychotherapy, a way of letting them see that it's actually their behavior that's linked to some of the problems that they're having. Perhaps be less rigid and inflexible.